Hi y'all, and welcome to Daily Dose of DIY. My name is Chris, if you don't already know me, and I have a fun summer paper craft for you today. We are going to make this layered scene that says home of the free because of the brave with the United States in a flag. I just love this for summer. I love decorating with Americana stuff. This would be a great gift to even give to our servicemen and women. Let's jump right in and take a look at the supplies we'll need to make this craft. To make this craft, you're going to need 2 sheets of white cardstock, 1 sheet of blue, 1 sheet of red, and if you're making the frame, you'll need an additional 2 sheets of white. If you're making an 8x8, you can use 8.5 by 11. If you're going to make a 9x9 or larger frame, you'll need the 12x12 cardstock. You're also going to need some tacky glue. This one is my favorite. And some foam tape. That's optional if you want to give it depth. It looks like I need to grab myself another roll of foam tape. I am cutting this on my Cricut Maker. You can cut it on any Maker, any Explorer, or the Cricut Joy Extra. You will find the link to get the free SVGs in the video description or the very first pinned comment. Follow that link and then simply click Get My Free SVGs. Fill out your first name and email address and then click Send My Password, and we'll send the link and the password to the library right over to you. You'll find this design right at the top under 4th of July. Simply click the download and get started crafting. I wanted to jump in real quick and tell you about a special we have on our Paper Crafters Club. Now, this club is where you can download loads of premium paper craft SVG files on demand, and they include printable instructions so you know how to put them together. The SVG files include things that are great for gift giving. My favorite memories are crafting with my grandma and giving them as gifts for birthdays, holidays, anything special. And that is why I created this club. And for a limited time, when you join the Paper Crafters Club for 3 months or longer, I will send you some happy mail with my favorite glue to make these paper crafts, along with a printout that will teach you how to properly glue your craft so it doesn't look like a first grader did it, and which glues to use when. This Happy Mail package has a retail value of over $20, and with it only costing $25 for 3 months to the Paper Crafters Club, and all of these SVG files you can download. It's really a no-brainer. Follow the link in the description or the first comment below for instant access. I can't wait to craft with you. Let's get into Design Space now. Loaded the designs into Design Space. You want to select them. I'm going to make the frame as well, so I'm going to select the frame and the home of the free and then click Add to Canvas. Once they come in, you can separate them down if you want to. There's nothing you need to do but click the Make It button if you don't want to resize it. I included a frame for 8x8 and 9x9. This design will come in at 8x8. If you would like to make it 9x9, just select the design, go up to the top where it says size, delete the 8 and click 9 and enter, and it will resize it to a 9x9 for you. And I need to change to my Cricut Maker, and then we're going to click the Make It button. On the matte screen, there's nothing you need to do other than check and make sure you get your paper in the right order. If you're making the frame, you'll need 4 sheets of white, 1 sheet of blue, and 1 sheet of red. Make sure Matte 1 is selected, and then click the Continue button. For material setting, I am going to go to medium cardstock, which is 80 pound, and then we will load up our mat and get this cut. Place your paper on your cut mat and insert it into your Cricut machine to cut. After it is finished cutting, be sure to flip your mat over to remove your mat from the project so that your paper does not tear or curl. Go through all of the cut mats and cut all the sheets of paper, and then we'll start assembling. To make the frame, you'll first fold in on all the perforation lines, including the tabs. And then add a dot of your tacky glue to each of the tab and glue it at a 90-degree angle to the corresponding side. Do that for all corners on the top, and then repeat the same process for the bottom of the frame. Once you're done, set it aside to dry while you make your layered craft. Next, take your layered craft pieces and put them in order, and you can either glue these layers together or you can use foam mounting tape to give it depth. I am going to go ahead and use tape. So if you're using tape or glue, just make sure you do not cover any of the lettering or the spaces that are in the paper. Add your tape or glue to the back, and then we will stick it to the next layer. Of course, if you're using tape, you're going to have to remove the paper backing from your tape strips. And then I grab the next layer. Tape can be a little bit tricky, but without letting the next layer touch the tape, line up the bottoms and the corners on each side, and then just drop it into place. 99% of the time, this method works beautifully. Now all you have to do is repeat that same process for the remaining 2 layers. Add your tape or glue to the back and drop the next layer into place. When you are finished, you can place it in a purchased shadow box frame or in the frame you assembled that is included with the file, and you are ready to display your beautiful new craft or give it as a gift. Thank you so much for crafting with me today and making this Home of the Free Because of the Brave layered paper project. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Be sure to like and subscribe for more fun Cricut crafts and tutorials. God bless.